The impact of tariffs on international trade has long been a subject of discussion, but few decisions have generated as much global debate as those imposed by the United States under President Donald Trump. The imposition of 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, and up to 60% on China, signaled a shift in U.S. trade policy, sparking concerns and prompting countries to reconsider their economic alliances. While Trump later suspended the tariffs on Canada and Mexico, the uncertainty surrounding these policies pushed nations to seek alternatives. Canada, in particular, found itself at a crossroads, balancing its long-standing reliance on U.S. trade with the need to diversify its economic partnerships. Amidst this uncertainty, Italy emerged as a significant player in Canada's strategic economic realignment, strengthening ties in ways that could have long-term implications. Italy has historically maintained a presence in the Canadian market, particularly in the food sector. As Canada faced the prospect of U.S. trade restrictions, Italian agricultural exports gained traction as a viable alternative. Italian food products, already popular in Canada, saw increased demand, particularly in categories such as wine, cheese, pasta, and olive oil. Trade agreements like the Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, CETA, between Canada and the European Union, further facilitated Italian exports by reducing customs barriers. With Italian agri-food exports reaching $1.5 billion, Italy surpassed France in trade volume, ranking just behind the US and Mexico. The increasing presence of Italian goods in Canadian markets illustrated a broader trend. Canada was actively reducing its dependence on the US by fostering stronger trade relations with European nations. The deepening economic ties between Canada and Italy were not merely a response to US tariffs. They were part of a broader strategy to establish stable trade relationships beyond North America. In 2024, analysts began noticing a shift in market shares across various Canadian industries, with Italy positioning itself as a key supplier in multiple sectors. Packaged food and beverages, in particular, presented a lucrative opportunity, with Italian products gaining ground on their American counterparts. Alcoholic beverages, dairy products, and staple goods like rice and pasta became focal points of this trade expansion. The introduction of CETA in 2017 had already bolstered Italian exports, but the economic climate in recent years further accelerated this trend. With tensions rising between Canada and the US, Italian exporters seized the opportunity to strengthen their foothold. Beyond food and beverage, Italy's strategic alignment with Canada extended into broader economic cooperation. The two nations actively explored investment opportunities in sectors such as aerospace, e-mobility, semiconductors, and clean energy technologies. Small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, played a critical role in this collaboration, with initiatives such as the CDP Business Matchmaking Platform helping to facilitate partnerships. Launched in November 2023, this initiative aimed to connect Italian and Canadian businesses, encouraging innovation and investment in key industries. Such measures reflected a shared commitment to economic growth that went beyond short-term responses to trade policies. Another crucial area of collaboration was sustainability. Italy and Canada jointly pursued environmental initiatives, recognizing the importance of clean energy and climate change mitigation. Both countries contributed to international efforts such as the Powering Past Coal Alliance, which aimed to phase out coal-based energy generation. Their cooperation in hydrogen technology, biofuels, and critical minerals further demonstrated their commitment to a sustainable future. Italy even considered joining the Alliance for Sustainable Critical Minerals, which would enhance bilateral cooperation in resource management. With climate-related policies becoming increasingly integral to global trade, Italy and Canada's alignment in this area positioned them as leaders in the transition to green energy. Security and defense cooperation also played a role in strengthening Canada-Italy relations. As members of NATO and the G7, both nations engaged in joint initiatives to address cyber threats, organized crime, and global security challenges. Their collaboration extended to countering artificial intelligence-driven misinformation and foreign interference. With both countries recognizing the importance of cybersecurity, they committed to high standards of digital protection for consumers and businesses alike. Italy and Canada also worked closely within the United Nations and Interpol, reinforcing their dedication to international security. As trade tensions between the US and Canada persisted, the economic and diplomatic bonds between Canada and Italy grew stronger. The two nations recognized that a diversified trade strategy was not only a means of mitigating the impact of US tariffs, but also a necessary step toward long-term economic stability. With Italy emerging as a key partner, Canada found itself less vulnerable to the fluctuations of US trade policy. This shift marked a significant moment in international trade dynamics, highlighting the benefits of fostering global partnerships beyond traditional economic alliances. The implications of these developments extend beyond the immediate effects of U.S. tariffs. Italy and Canada's enhanced cooperation signaled a broader trend of nations seeking to reduce their dependence on singular trade partners. For Canada, this meant expanding its economic reach into Europe, ensuring that future trade disruptions would not leave its economy vulnerable. For Italy, the deepening of ties with Canada provided access to a growing market, reinforcing its global trade presence. The ongoing evolution of this relationship will likely shape the economic landscape for years to come, with both nations benefiting from their strategic realignment. As global trade continues to evolve, the decisions made today will influence economic relationships for decades. Canada and Italy's growing partnership offers a case study in how nations can adapt to changing trade dynamics, leveraging existing agreements while forging new economic paths. While the initial catalyst for this shift may have been U.S. tariffs, the long-term benefits of a diversified trade network suggest that Canada's economic future will be increasingly shaped by its ability to build strong global connections. Italy, with its well-established industries and commitment to innovation, has positioned itself as a crucial partner in this journey. As both nations continue to explore new opportunities, their economic bond will likely serve as a model for other countries navigating the complexities of modern trade.